Okay, welcome everyone! Please who don't know me, I am TgJessePie, and today I'm going to be doing a review of the Legion EMS mod. As you can see here, I've already got the ships that are available on the workshop, preloaded in, and a lot of them are very large ships. So you've got these range from frigates to destroyers to... I'm not sure what some of these classify as. Wait, why does that one have... Ah, it's just two signals overlapping, that's all. Okay, so yes, as you can see, there's several ships here. I believe there is roughly around, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11 ships. There's 3 designs I could not get hold of, but...
Energy low.
Let me just switch my invincibility, untactable. Okay. There is 3 ships which I could not get hold of. They have not been released yet onto the workshop, so yeah. This mod has actually been created by... Wait a sec. Once I pull my... Has been created by wikedsirnate. Wikedsirnate. Yeah, sorry if I butchered the name. But yes, I will leave a link in the description to this mod below. And this is a very interesting mod because I have spoke to the person who has been creating this mod, and there is meant to be in the future ground installations and potentially atmospheric ships. Yet all these ships, from what I've seen, are already atmospheric. So it would be interesting to see these spawn into a atmosphere fight. But anyway, let's have a look at these designs. So I'm going to check out the Anferis. I'm sorry if I just butchered that. And as you can see, I do have the EMS mod, the Legion mod installed. Hence why we've just got the Equus Bella, which I believe is this ship here, just spawning. So might as well go check this out. So it looks like there's a hangar bay in the middle. I do love the way they've done this. This is so Star Warsy. Like when you're watching like the Empire Strikes Back Star Wars, and they have these towers here. That's what it reminds me of so much. I really do love the way that this has been detailed. It does look like a radio mast. The bridge looks very well detailed as well. I'll probably get to that in the video at some point, once I start reviewing the ship. Well, yes, like I said, I am going to review from left... Well, right to left. Which means I've gone the completely wrong way. Okay. So, let's review... Downwards first. But yeah, I really do love this fleet design, how they're pointed, and it gives me such an imperial look. Like an empire. So I've not found an entrance on the side yet. So I think you have to enter through... Wait, is that an entrance? Nope. Yeah, so you have
Energy critical.
You have to enter through the back of the ship. Which is really nice because it actually does have a hangar bay. One thing I really do love about this design is the way they've used these blocks here. They've made it look like their nacelles glow orange, but I believe it is... How have they done that? Blast door blocks. With yet orange. Okay, I'm just going to slice and dice the block, because I have a feeling... Yeah, that's how they've done it. That's a really nice effect. So the way they've done it is they put lights inside which highlight the block, and due to slight issues with the lighting system in Space Engineers 1, it's a really nice way of lighting it up, because it puts light through to the other side, which is weird. But you can see this is, if this is just one thruster, this has got what, one, two, three large thrusters, 102 ions, with 5 small hydros and 1 ion. I have a feeling that's going to be the same for the other side, which is, that means this is going to have a lot of thrust. Okay, and yes, it will have the same thing on the other side because it's this is a mirrored ship. Let's have a look what's in the center. And in the center, it's just all hydros, which means this ship should have a decent uptick speed. But yeah, the way this has been done is really nice because you can see how this is designed as a blast shield, so you don't lose your side thrusters.
No energy.
And as I stated earlier, it is atmospheric ready. It has 8. Nope. Has 14 upper atmospheric thrusters, and I'm guessing it uses the hydros to go left and right. Ooh, is this what I think this is? Oh, and there's missile bays. Oh, I still want to test these. So it looks like, I'm guessing there's going to be a projector in. Yes, there is. I have a feeling once these get fired and you have the welders on, it re-welds a new missile. I do want to test fire one of those, but if I can get out. So you can dock, I'm guessing 3 small fighters on the back. I'd love to know how many hydro tanks this one alone has. Because, yeah, that's quite a bit. So yeah, you enter through the hangar bay, and then you come through here. I do wish this was double airlocked, but that's just me. But it kind of is double airlocked. This is... Yes, so it is double airlocked anyway. And then we come forward. This takes you to production. Which looks like it's using a industrial refinery. Two industrial refineries. I do love the way this has been done, though. Where you've got the stairs going down, re-loops around, and that leads you to just a large cargo container. So, is it just one large? And then it's like a nice loop around what you'd get, like, actually in a factory. I really do love the way this is done. This makes you feel like things are actually working, and this looks like it's running a script that tells you how many components you have. Then you have your CIC. It's nice to see this is airlocked. It would have been interesting to see if there was a gun up there, because anyone who takes the CIC generally takes the ship. Question is this the main cockpit? Okay, so speed is not great at start, but let's see what slowing speed is. Slowing speed is not too bad. Okay, Okay, I'm not sure if this is using a radar script. It could be using a radar script. Ah, yes. But yeah, so it can be crewed by... I'm guessing 2 people, and I believe I did see an upper bridge. So let's go check out the bridge. So this is the operations room, maybe? And this is the bridge, okay. Okay, I kind of want to fire one of those missiles off. Oh, there is a way in the... There is a second way in. There's one right here. I missed it completely. Okay, let's see what these do. Forward camera, hangar bay doors, ion thrusters, silo doors, and jump drive, landing gear. Okay, so I need to figure out how to launch those missiles. Okay, there's something called fire control. Anyway. Let's go pick up some more oxygen. So I don't get that one each time. And let's go check out the next ship. Which is the Lapacus. Oh, by the way, this is very... Okay. It's heavily armed on the front, which is good. So this is kind of using something like a Santaran approach, where you have to face your enemy. I do like the paneling design where you got like the X. One thing I will notice about this ship, this doesn't have any long-range weapons. There is no turrets. Well, assault or a it's not assault. Yeah, no assault or artillery. Compared to its next door neighbor, which is the Lapacus, which does have the assault turrets. So this runs what, 3 assault turrets per set for... Wait a sec, is that for? Artillery, so this has got a longer range. Yeah, so the designs look similar. However, this one looks more not as a... It's more of a maybe destroyer class because it doesn't have the artillery. This looks more... how would it be classified? I'd say cruiser. But yeah, again, I really love the detailing because you can see if this went into a fight, it would take a few hits. My main concern is if you put depending on how the conveyor system is done up here, you could, if you get a lucky, let's say, warhead missile straight into there, you could disable the front conveyor systems because these are made out of light armor, which isn't exactly the strongest, but are they? Oh, no, is that? Oh no, that's peek. Block errors. Okay, again, so this one doesn't have any other way in that I can see of other than behind the bridge. Which is now using the new doors. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, is this what I think this is? Is this a single occupant ship? Okay, so this can hold a crew, but it looks like command is only run by one person. Unless there's a CIC in here. A nuclear reactor, so it's going to pick up a lot of power. This ship has some layers. I did not expect all these layers. Okay, there is a hangar bay. I just didn't see it. The hangar bay is on the rear. My main issue is this. This is a very small hangar bay, so... And you're limited to a ship that is, what? 5 full length, 5 meters long? And there's no connectors on the ground, which means... Trying to... How would you refill the ship? Yeah, how would you refill all these ships? Because I don't see a underdock. This one, I understand how you dock, because if you can get a large enough, let's say, a large grid transport, you can dock it on here and you can transfer supplies. This one, however, I don't think there is. You want to resupply this one would be a lot harder. And the only way I could see doing it is by stripping out one of these every time you want to refill and redoing it. But yeah, I really love how this one's got depth. Because this one's got a lot more decks to it. And we've now got this one coming up in the rear. Also, I just noticed this one is space only. Yeah, this is space only. 3 large thrusters would... I wouldn't say would keep this afloat in atmosphere. Compared to this one, which I can now understand why it's mostly small fire. Because this one's designed for atmosphere. Let's have a look at the Predator. Predator? Okay, again, I really love this, how it's got like the small docking area. I really love the detailing around the edge. Making it feel like you have to, when you're on the ship, you have to walk around it. Or walk around. This does have a proper battleship feel to it. Never mind the fact that it's also running custom turrets. This one would be... I really want to put this one against a Factorum ship. Because I think this one could match a Factorum ship. Because I believe I went put a Factorum ship against this one. Yeah, this one didn't last long against the Factorum ship. But anyway. So yeah, this one looks very heavily armored again. Well, it's got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that means 12. I guess it's duplicated on the other side. So let's have it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 26 turrets on this, and some of them are custom ones because I really want to learn how to redo these because I really love this. This gives you the anti-aircraft feel. And one of them, oh no, they're miniguns. I thought they were railguns, but anyway, let's find a way in. I'm guessing there's no bridge access this time. Is it around the front? Yeah, this one's... no? Oh yes, it's around the front. I really love this. I love how what looks... this isn't Earth, but I really love how this has been done. I like the way they've used the new glass blocks. Remote Sentinel systems. That's really nice. I like it how they turn the screens partially red, which feels Legion-y. Okay, let's go down. That's an... okay. Again, the hangar, I feel, is a little bit small. This... I really like big hangars. It's just me, personally. This is really nice. Crew quarters. It would have been nice to be able to get to the crew quarters not going through the hangar bay, unless there is... nope. Okay, let's keep going forward in this one. Which leads me to the... I'm going to guess this is designed to be like a armory look. Oh, this is armory and... cryo base. Don't understand why they're upside down, but... I do... so there's plenty of storage space. And I do love how it's contained, so if, let's say, the ship is damaged during sleep cycle... let's see where this goes. Wait, this just leads to the hangar, doesn't it? Did I go upstairs? Yes, I did, because I think it just leads to... oh no, this leads to the combat bridge. So this must be like their CIC for the bridge. Again, I wouldn't like to take this one into atmosphere. It's only got 4 large, no, 5 large, several small ones. I do want to test these in a atmospheric environment. I would love to see what happens if I test them on Permatan and Earth, because Earth's got the lowest gravity. Well, Mars has actually got the lowest, but... wrong one. Okay, I really wish that one was switched around, saying loot and... eh? Spike on scope. Sweep the zone and engage. Okay. Anyway, let's go back to the bridge. So this is, like I said, I really love this design. You can see how it's been done. The hangar bay is really interesting, especially since there's no outside access, which I'd love to have a proper outside access button. But saying that none of these ships have got outside access buttons, unless I'm completely blind. Okay, the next one is the Aquasbelly. I am so sorry if I'm butchering these names. This one does look like it is another atmospheric ship, where with a 6 ion, well, 6 atmospheric, this should definitely be able to stay in atmosphere, especially with it also having at least 5 full hydrogen thrusters. Again, enter at the back. The bridge doesn't have the holographic like the other one does. I really did like the holographics in this one, where it's got like planet. Okay, so either the mod has not brought something in, because I do believe it did mention an issue bringing some stuff in on one of the ships. I can't remember if this one or not. It does feel like it was this one because there's empty. Maybe not. No, because there's those two there, which then go to the top of the thrusters, which are blank on this side. Okay. This one has 2 interior turrets, which they're generally okay for taking out Hydroman. Like, well, when I take over a ship, I generally Hydroman it. But this one does look more of a long-range ship. There is... what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 turrets on this. Two artillery, so this gives me the feel like this one stays back and tries to pick off ships. I'm still trying to work out what this is used for, because does it have a hangar bay? Nope. Not there, at least. Yeah, this one has a feel it hangs back from the fight and stays, let's say, within like a 15-kilometer, well, 150. My God, my throat today. 1,500-meter distance, which will allow it to pick off targets, but not truly engage them. Again, we've seen the CIC designs before. Numerous. Where's that? What is this? This is said engineering, right? Yeah, engineering. So it runs on a large reactor. One thing I haven't seen in these ships, which is a little worrying, there's no way to get to the thrusters. That's just a CIC. Anyway, down. So this is only, what, 3 floors? This is only a 3-floor ship. So you got crew quarters, engineering / repairs, and cryo. Then you have the bridge. Really, like I said, this one does seem like this one hangs back in a fight. I would love to see what this one actually does when I put this up against a forum ship. I've reviewed those two. Well, okay, so I just reviewed... Yeah, just reviewed this one. Okay, so now we are going... Nope. Oh my god, I keep getting turned around. Oh yeah, this one. We've seen this one actually pop up on our radar. So this one is atmospheric ready. So I can imagine once the upgrade to this mod comes out and they actually spawn on planets, this one will be one of them. So it's got plenty of upper defenses. What does its lower defenses? Yeah, this one seems a lot more designed for brute for, let's say, hanging over a base, say 900 meters, which is just above the default range of any of the classic turrets, which means they're not going to get picked off, and this will just open fire with artillery and just level anything surface-wise. There's a connector dock at the back, which gives me feel that could be where for a resource collection. There is, I believe I saw a hangar. Again, a double door hangar, but let's see how big this hangar is. Now this is a reasonably sized hangar. This, I can imagine having at least 4 fighters. Strange not to have a welding pit somewhere around, let's say one of these having a welding pit, but... yeah, you can imagine this being a sky fortress. And I'm going to take a stab in the dark. I guess this is running off of several nuclear reactors again. Cryo room. This is the CIC. Strange to see it near the front of the ship, not near the rear, but... okay, so it does run off 2 hydros, then it's running off... oh, no, wow! This is running off 2 hydros, 4 nuclear reactors. So this will definitely have enough power to run those hydros for a while. But my main issue is once those nuclear reactors run out of fuel, those hydros will not be able to save it. Now, is there a way up to the bridge, if there is one? I'm just wondering if this is the bridge. Yeah, that looks like it is the bridge. There is no formal bridge like the others. Also, I just noticed this one actually has landing gear. You have to be careful with the way you land, but it has landing gear. But yeah, this one I would really love to see in the update to the mod. Okay, I'm just gonna do something which is gonna save my... So, I have reviewed that one. Actually, I really should have staggered these up a bit more. Okay, so I just reviewed this one. Oh my god. Let's see. This one looks... Oh, this one? No. I think this one could be space only. No, this could actually be an atmospheric one. It should have enough down for us to... Well, up for us to maybe stay up in the air. Like I said, I really want to do a test with these ships in another video. This one definitely could take a fight, but this one, I believe, could be a major issue with the length of it. I do want to put all these against a Factorum warship. Okay, so you got two side ports, one top, which gives me a feeling there could potentially be like a dock refill ship which you could dock with. Again, I'm gonna guess this is another missile silo. Yep. I do want to learn how to fire those missiles at some point. This one's got a side entrance bridge, which is unique to from all the other designs. Okay, let's have a look. Let's go inside, because, yeah, this one is, again, heavily armed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 guns. So heavily armed, but I do think the front of the ship is not heavily armed. It's weird to see all their other... Wait, no, they haven't. Is there a button? There's no button in this one, which is weird, because these are hangar bay doors, I believe. Yeah. This hangar bay feels different to all the rest. It feels very empty. Okay, so crew galley, which is the first time we've actually seen a galley in one of these. I really do love the use they're using the fish and all the new medical. I really do wish these were useful. I really wish you could lay down on them. And then you got a CIC fit for 5 people. That could mean there's, what, 5 escape pods? Not escape pods, cryos. And this is the first time seeing this in a while. Because we've not actually seen this where you can actually get to the missile bay, maybe? Because I've just got down into... Oh, that's really nice detailing. No atmosphere from this point when silo doors open. Okay. I'm now confused. Because we can't access the silo. Oh, I bet this is so you can actually see if they're loaded. I will say the way they've done these blocks is amazing. The Keen have done these blocks is amazing. Anyway, let's go to the bridge, which I'm going to guess is to the top. Yep. That's a very interesting desk choice up here. And I really like that. They've actually classified how many missiles you've got, and I'm guessing that changes every time one is fired. What would happen if I press 5? Missile doors open. Okay, that's an interesting glitch. Oh, I think I know why that happens. I think it's because I opened that door. Let's go fix that glitch before I launch. No, wait a sec, can I just... Now, if I press 7, 8. Okay. That didn't work. Oops. Anyway, let's go. I'm reviewing the ships, not the weapon systems, so... yeah. Okay, so this one is slightly more armed at the front, which I really like to see, because that's the one thing with the past few ships, they've not been armed at the front. They seem more hangback ships. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I'm guessing that there's around 30 turrets on this. That's really nice to see. A side entrance, which we've not seen in the designs so far. There's plenty of docking ports. Which gives me the feel like this is more of a storage ship. And first time on this one, there's not been a... well, other than, I believe it was Crucible, there's no front and there's no instant bridge access. Which is kind of a good thing because, let's face it, if you're hydro-manning something and you can get onto the bridge, it's a game over. This is really nice with the 2 double airlocks. I'm guessing this is... maybe CIC? Next panel, next mode, okay. Okay, first time I've seen a meme on one of these ships. Double jump drive, so that means it will travel at least a decent distance. Again, is it a single nuclear reactor that I can see? I will say, if you are using nanobot repair, you will need these blueprints on. So yeah, that's... Like I said, I'm really loving this mod so far. Okay, so where were we? Oh yeah, see, so... Did I come across the main bridge? Okay, so the main bridge must be up. Ooh, I really like this design. This gives me such a Death Star feel. Like, you have people working down here using target control, and then you have, like, say, commanders here, and then... This one you can see going straight into battle. This is definitely not atmospheric ready because, yes, it's got, what, 20 thrusters, small thrusters there, and 4 there, 3 there. I still would not like to take that into atmosphere. But yeah, I really love the design of that. Oh, come on. I just need to... Oh, yeah, see, I see, and an airlock. But yeah, this is a really nice design where you got the dual airlocking. One thing I would say is... I would like to see a turret sat there or something. Because anyone who gets into there then just basically grinds through the door if you don't see it. Grinds through the window because it's quicker than the door. Takes your AI out. Or just... And then guns, basically, if anybody's sat in that seat, guns them down. Then after that, it's straight up to the bridge. Or even just going straight to back to the engineering. Because it's not the first time I've took out someone's ship, just basically grinding my way in, having enough bomb material, having enough warhead materials, and just destroying their entire power core systems. Okay, anyway. Also, again, I really love this. This is definitely Death Star-y feel. Okay, so this one is definitely not atmospheric. Oh no, this one is atmospheric ready. This one would be a very interesting one. This one... I don't know how I would classify this one. Maybe Destroyer, because it's not very heavily armed. On the lower side, because what, there's only one large... 2 turrets there. 1 turret there. Let's see, what was the classification of this? A destroyer. This is classified as a... what is it? Yeah, this is classified as a destroyer. I can see this one being a destroyer class in... maybe... an atmospheric... situation. But I just seen this has a hangar. It's a very small hangar, but does this one have landing gear? Yes, this has landing gear. So this gives me a feeling you could potentially build a ramp, and you can use this as a vehicle bay. One thing I really do wish is if these were slightly more spaced out, so it was up sign space then cryo then space, because it gets very confusing at times. Okay. So cryo. So 6 cryopod, yeah, 6 cryopods. Then we go down here. This gives us. Is that the CIC? Oh my god, this is the CIC. The CIC is a industrial pod. H2O, programmables. I did not see crew. Was there a way? Oh yeah, this must be crew. And then this is engineering, which has got small reactors with that. So does this not run on a large reactor like all the others? Okay, that's another concern with this ship. Okay, so if I got on the back of this ship, got down here, and I saw a jump drive, and then these small reactors, let's just go through the settings. So there's one large reactor. I'm guessing that's going to be near the front. Oh, could be near the rear. No, because that just leads to a hangar bay. So either the large hangar bay is sat behind there, the large reactors sat behind there, and I do. Okay, I really hate Bacterium spawning in at times. They just like the system out. Isn't okay? This is an okay destroyer, but my main concern is if this gets into atmosphere. Let's see how far back. So if I'm coming up to it and I get up and I get enough height with a hydro tank, I can just stay here and there's no guns that can pick me off. Or there's these, but you just basically weave side to side and you can dodge those. It would be really nice to see maybe some interior turrets sat there and there maybe. Or an interior turret just sat on top somewhere up here, which would help its defense capabilities. And then we got these last 2 ships, which these are the last 2 ships I can find on the workshop. That's a very unique location for a parachute. Okay, let's have a look at these. This one could be planet. Oh yeah, this one definitely is planetary ready. So I'm going to guess this has got at least 4 nuclear reactors again. with just the sheer amount of they've got. Oxygen tank, which is... Wait, is that the ship I could not find? Oh no, I got that ship. Okay, so let's see what the Apostle comes up. Flag says. So this one's flagged as a cruiser. I can imagine the cruiser, it being a cruiser now with all the weaponry it's got. Strange not to see any large, any of the new turrets though. It's all close range, which would mean if this comes against a Factorum ship, that Factorum ship, the Factorum ship can fire at least, I think it's 1500. Then 2000 with its rail. These buttons do not have anything set up. Does that open what I think it opens? Yes, it does. Okay, I do want to check out the hangar bay anyway. So this leads to a rear entrance. Again, there's no turret, which is weird. Because even the Factorum ships have internal defenses. That's the outside hangar bay, airlock. Oh, this hangar I do like. This hangar I do like. I like how it's... This should be big enough to maybe... Oh, a sec. I want to try it. I could be wrong. I think this shuttle's a bit too big. Yeah, this shuttle is too big. So, I thought it could hold a red shuttle, but it can't. But you can at least see maybe a fighter docking in here. I thought that was an observation bridge, but it's not. Ooh, there is. Okay, so I'm guessing... that closes them. I do love this. This shows you that the design has actually factored in larger ships. Ooh, wait, what the? Slightly larger fighters. CIC, so it's a one-person CIC. And then this goes into the missile bay, which I really want to test fire these missiles on something. I also want to see if they... Oh, wait. These are atmospheric? This is atmospheric. These are atmospheric warheads, missiles. Large cargo containers, so this... Okay, I kind of now understand why it has such a... large number of atmospheric. That's just the bridge. But yeah, overall, I think this is a good ship. This one would be a lot of would be a hard fight in atmosphere, especially when you're doing that. But I do think if you take out, let's say, one side of atmospheric thrusters, this ship would struggle. And then you have this one, which reminds me of like a World War II bomber.
No fuel.
Oh, okay. 10K ice.
No fuel.
So there's a H2O generator. Does it run on batteries or does it run on small reactors? It runs on 2 small reactors, but they're dead. Okay, so let's just inject some uranium in.
No fuel.
Okay, so that didn't work. Wait, is it because I... Okay, that's interesting. So where... This is meant to have reactors, but the reactors don't seem to fill. But yeah, this is just a very small ship. I really love the detail on this here. I don't know how much of a beating this would take. So, since we have a enemy ship, oh my god, you can... This would be amazing to see. This is such an atmospheric ship. Okay, so let's put this against a Wixlar. Shift F10. Let's ram some rockets in it. My main issue with the ship is you have to manually load these. It's why I really do not like these rocket launchers, because you actually have to manually load them. I have a bad feeling this is not going to survive very long, but overall, I do like the ships. I am really thinking about putting this into one of my series, into my survival series. But my main concern at the moment is I really want to see what these handle like when they actually see a target. Wait, what did... Oh, okay. So there's landing pods, okay. I do not know what that just hit. That just... Why is it running now? Now, my trick. Kamikaze into... Ooh. Okay, so you actually... So this actually has inhibitors on it. Yeah, I have my own personal feelings about inhibitors. Now I see why this is classed as nightmare. Because inhibitors cause a lot more in the power inhibitors, but I just noticed that ram raid I did exposed the core, exposed the jump drive. Didn't damage any of these, but I took out one of its defense systems. Also, it's heading straight towards the fleet. Okay, I just want to see what happens now, because this is heading straight towards... Okay, I must have done some damage on the strafing run, because I'm seeing... Oh, I did! I did actually do some damage on the strafing run, I did. I took out 2 of its thrusters. But yeah, it looks like instantly you go near one of these, it just gets very defensive. But yeah, very nice ship. I didn't expect the inhibitors to pop on. But overall, I do think this mod is going to be good. Wait, what's firing? Oh wait, is it? It was dumb enough to go close to the fleet. Okay, this is got interesting. Like I said, I do really like the mod, but this AI is just about to get deleted just by the sheer amount of firepower this is going to come across. Okay, so it's trying to stay out of weapons range. But anyway, really like this mod. I really can't wait to see what happens in the future with this mod. Because I suppose there is meant to be getting a update with ground ops. But yes, anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.